We all have experienced emotional moments when rooting for our teams. But these were especially difficult. Every football fan understands how narrow the border is between joy and sadness. However, throughout the sport's lengthy and troubled history, some clubs and national teams have suffered more than others. Isn't it difficult not to get emotional when we think about the most moving moments in football history? One such event that greatly impacted many was the fatal helicopter crash near a stadium that claimed the life of Millie Rose, a young Manchester City fan. Millie's unwavering support for Phil Foden and the team, despite her young age, was incredibly inspiring. Her unexpected death shocked everyone, and the club paid tribute to her in a match. Phil scored a goal that appeared to reach the heavens, honoring her spirit. Another terrible incident was a helicopter disaster involving the owner of Leicester City Football Club, as Vichai Srivadanaprabha, who was Leicester's owner at the time, along with club employees Nusara Suknamai and Kavaporn Poonpari and Swaffer's partner, Isabella Rosa Lechowicz, exited the stadium. The chopper lost control, plummeted, and crashed, killing everyone on board. The football community mourned, and tributes flowed in as fans, players, and staff dealt with the loss. Jamie Vardy's sad visit to the memorial, as well as the team's passionate homage during the next game, demonstrated the tragedy's lasting impact. Another such occasion occurred when Lionel Messi said goodbye to Barcelona, a club he had been with for over 2 decades. Messi announced his retirement in a teary news conference, marking one of the most difficult moments of his career. His emotions were strong, and his wife gave him tissues to help him cope with the upsetting situation. Messi had no idea that one of these tear-soaked tissues would eventually be sold on eBay for nearly $1 million. A fan, anxious to own a piece of football history, bought it with the aim of posing naked with it, demonstrating the lengths some will go for a piece of memorabilia. Coming on to the footballer Jack Grealish, he went through a different type of tragedy when burglars targeted his home. Jack's opulent lifestyle and pricey watch collection made his huge home a target for robbers. While Jack was gone playing a tournament, the crooks broke in and stole his complete watch collection, which was worth more than $1 million. Despite the alarms going off and a police inquiry, the thieves managed to flee, leaving Jack distraught. He used Instagram to share his trauma, underlining the impact such atrocities have on individuals and families. These cases highlight the fragility of public personalities and the lengths some will go to profit in sensitive situations. They also highlighted the darker side of celebrity, in which personal tragedies are exploited. It serves as a sharp reminder that, beyond the glamour of football, there are real people with real feelings, and their stories ought to be conveyed with dignity and understanding. Congratulations to Jack for staying strong. In a match that exemplified football drama, European powerhouses Italy and Germany battled for 118 minutes in front of a packed Dortmund stadium. Despite the ardent backing of 65,000 people, the match remained tied, with neither team able to break the tie. Then, in a moment that will go down in football history, Italy's left-back Fabio Grosso stepped up and scored a spectacular goal, one of the greatest in World Cup history. The goal caused loud celebrations, and Grosso's emotional reaction matched the intensity of the moment. The goal dashed the pro-German crowd's dreams of a triumph for their squad. The cameras showed the anguish in the stands as German fans, adorned with flags and face paint, were moved to tears by the unexpected turn of events. But Italy wasn't finished yet. Juventus icon Alessandro Del Piero struck the last nail in the coffin with a goal in the dying stages of the game, securing Italy's spot in the tournament's final in Berlin. The triumph demonstrated Italy's persistence and brilliance as they defeated a tenacious German team and wrote another chapter in their illustrious football history. In what became known as the 5-minute final, Arsenal led Manchester United 2-0 with barely 5 minutes remaining. The atmosphere at Wembley Stadium was tremendous, with Arsenal fans already celebrating what appeared to be a definite triumph. However, football is infamous for its twists and turns, and this encounter was no exception. In an unexpected change of events, Manchester United launched a remarkable comeback. Gordon McQueen and Sammy McIlroy scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, tying the game and sending shockwaves around the stadium. Arsenal fans were left in shock, and their celebrations turned to uneasy stillness. With the momentum solidly on Manchester United's side, it appeared that they would complete their remarkable comeback and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. But football has a habit of surprising everyone. In a moment of sheer determination, Alan Sunderland seized the opportunity, sneaking in at the back post to convert Graham Rix's cross into a goal, sealing Arsenal's remarkable triumph. The crowd exploded in excitement as Arsenal won one of the most dramatic and memorable football championships in history. Rarely, if ever, has a stadium been filled with more passion than on May 28, 2017, when Roma bid farewell to their beloved Francesco Totti. Totti, a hometown boy, a one-club man, and one of the best talents of his generation, became a giallorossi symbol during his incredible 25-year tenure at the club. His relationship with the fans was extraordinary, and his dedication steadfast. Totti returned to the pitch for one last time following his final game, a thrilling 3-2 victory over Genoa. He gave a touching letter to his followers, expressing gratitude for their consistent support throughout his career. The Stadio Olimpico was filled with tears when he spoke. Roma's video of the occasion was appropriately labeled a stadium of tears. They were not exaggerating. Totti's departure signaled the end of an era, not only for Roma, but for football in general. His enthusiasm, skill, and dedication to his club elevated him to the status of a true sports icon. As he bid goodbye to the supporters, the football world lamented the end of an era while also celebrating the legacy of a great football icon. The final home game of Arsène Wenger's 22-year stint at Arsenal was a truly emotional affair, with the Frenchman bidding farewell to the Emirates audience with a moving address. "I'll always be an Arsenal fan. Those dreams and worries are what unite us in every cell of our bodies," Wenger added, reflecting his close relationship with the club and its supporters. The farewell came at the end of a difficult season in which Wenger faced significant pressure. However, on this day, the Gunners fans were unified in their admiration for one of their all-time heroes. The atmosphere was charged with respect and affection, as Wenger was given a proper send-off for his enormous contributions to Arsenal Football Club. As Wenger walked off the ground for the final time as Arsenal manager, he left a legacy that would be remembered by fans and football enthusiasts throughout the world. His enthusiasm, dedication, and impact on the club and English football as a whole will always be remembered. Loris Karius had a painful moment in the 2018 Champions League final, as 2 vital blunders contributed to Real Madrid's 3-1 win over Liverpool. The German goalkeeper made his first error when he rolled the ball directly onto Karim Benzema's foot, allowing Real Madrid to score the opening goal. Later in the game, Karius let Gareth Bale's long-range strike slide through his grasp, adding to his sorrow. Karius was noticeably upset after the final whistle, and it was later revealed that he may have had a concussion during the game, which could have harmed his performance. Regardless of the circumstances, the young goalkeeper's tears revealed the depth of his sorrow, emphasizing the emotional toll that such high-profile failures can take on a player. Luis Suarez is frequently the pantomime villain, but perhaps never more so than when he shithoused Ghana out of the World Cup. The Black Stars, who were hoping to become the first African team to reach the semi-finals, were denied an extra-time winner when the striker punched a close-range shot off the line with his hands, earning a red card. Not only that, but he dashed off to celebrate as Asamoah Gyan's penalty hit the crossbar. Ghana lost the resulting shootout. Suarez's controversial intervention generated heated debate about fair play and gamesmanship in football, and it is still one of the most talked about moments in World Cup history. Now let me ask you this. Are there any other emotional moments that have disturbed your mind as a hardcore football fan? Please let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more.